Hi Rajesh sir, good evening. Welcome to the show. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Jignesh. Thank you.
Sir, very interesting week ahead. We have budgets this year, and what we expect is, this budget to be different from others because of the pandemic that we had. Uh, in this uh, challenging, in this challenging time, sir, it will be very difficult for anybody to predict the stocks which will do good next week. But we would like to know that stocks which are poised to do good if the sector gets benefited in the budget. So over to you, sir.
So yeah, Jignesh, it's again, very interesting, situation at this current juncture for the market also because, this time what we have seen, pre-budget market has already corrected by or almost around 5% from its, recent high. So, market is very light in terms of position. If we go by the derivative data also, the beginning of this FAB series is also with a very lighter note. So, looking at the situation, looking at the volatility in the our market as well as the some volatility is coming from the global front also, and FI is also continuously selling from 3 4 days, last 3 4 days. So that is giving some sort of discomfort in the market, and that's why positions are very light in terms of derivative data. But though market has already released from 7,500 to all the way to almost near to 14,750, 14,800 zone. So which indicates market was already overstretched and some sort of healthy correction is much needed for the market, and that is exactly happening in the market ahead of this budget event. Though a lot of expectation for this budget because finance minister itself mentioned in her quote few days before, like this is going to be a super budget, or they are going to address so many sectors where they feel that some sort of booster or stimulus is required to revive the situation post pandemic. So lot many things are there, and but again, still we have to wait till the budget outcome comes tomorrow. So until unless we will not have fine print, we are not going to have the direct beneficiary sector as well as the the sector which will have some sort of a negative impact that will be able to analyze post budget only. But yes, looking at the roadmap, looking at the expectation, looking at the statements which we have seen in last 4 5 months from the government front also, which all areas everybody is expecting that is the need of our to give more focus. So first sector which we like, that is infrastructure. So before moving to the sector, I just wanted to give you some brief idea about the market volatility as well as the market outlook, what could be the possibility. So though we have already corrected by 4 5% ahead of budget. So generally what we have seen, in budget week as well as pre or post budget, generally we do see, 6 to 8% kind of swing in the market, and already we have corrected by 4 to 5%. So, and we are very much close to the important support area of 13,600 to 13,500 for the Nifty. That is very important and crucial support area for the Nifty, as well as if we look at the Bank Nifty also, the crucial support area is at around 30,200, 30,000, which is very crucial support area for this corrective move. If market has to give some pullback, then market should try to hold 13,500 level, which is the first level which we are looking at on the budget day itself. If market able to hold this 13,500 level, some pullback action may not be ruled out. But yes, if we break 13,500, that could give some, major, selling pressure even on the budget day itself. And then the next major important support area which we are seeing is at around 13,200 for the Nifty. So on a breakdown of 13,500 can drag the Nifty towards 13,200. Though positions are very light, traders are already on the sideline. They are just waiting for this budget event to pass by. Then only they will be, then they will, analyze the the budget outcome, and then they will again come back to the market. Whatever sectors are going to be beneficiary, they will start buying those sectors or stocks for long term basis. So that could be the possibility in the market ahead of budget as well as on the budget day also. However, on the higher side for Nifty, 13,800 to 900 is likely to act as a steep resistance zone until unless will not cross 13,900 level on the closing basis. There would not be any comfort in the market, and market is likely to remain in the volatile manner only. So 13,500 to 13,800 is the range which we are expecting. If anything negative comes or if anything comes in the budget which market doesn't like, then market will break 13,500 and it can break below towards 13,200 level also. That's the levels which we are trying to trade in the tomorrow session as well as post budget also. So a lot of and now we will move to the sector specific expectation, which we believe that a lot of push would be there for the infrastructure sector, because it will create job also, and that is the need of our, and I think government will give more focus on the infrastructure sector, and we'll see a lot of announcement related to this sector, as well as the agriculture is the another prime area for the government, because that is another area where government will try to give more focus to create to revamp agriculture sector and to give benefit to the agriculture also. So lot many announcement we can see from that sector also. So one can keep fertilizer stocks on radar, and from infra sector also, you can keep some of the stocks, large cap stocks, where you can see good momentum in the budget day as well as on the post budget also. Another sector which we like, that is, another area where government main focus should be at around job creation. So I think real estate is one sector. Real estate is the sector, and automobile is the another sector where job creation is on the larger scale. So I think some of the focus area would be on the real estate as well as on the automobile sector also itself, which may give some sort of boost towards the job creation also. So I think government will try to focus on these two sectors also. So almost we have seen, almost most of the automobile stocks have already corrected and are available near to their important support area. So one can look at the automobile stocks also to buy in these dips. Another sector would be another chemical sector is another very interesting sector, because after this, China episode, most of the countries are, now trying to ramp up their own manufacturing units, and they are trying to ramp up their own businesses on a local basis. So and government has already done so many announcement in terms of for the to support the chemical sector itself. And so I think chemical sector is another theme where we can see good traction in terms of from the budget speech. Another sector would we like is FMCG. Why FMCG? Because government will do lot many spending, and so spending will come into the economy, and rural economy they will try to address in terms of giving some stimulus, some sort of agriculture support, or some sort of package to farmers also. So that will give us some more boost towards the FMCG sector. So because so that will create some more demand, and we will see a lot many activity in terms of FMCG sector itself. So one can keep FMCG sector also on their radar. Yes, volatility would be there in on IT as well as in the banking BFSI sector also, because these two sectors are looking little weak in on the near term basis. So maybe IT sector or BFSI sector, one can again review it post budget, what kind of impact they get in budget announcement, and then we can again review it post budget also. So positivity would be there in terms of sectorial front, that is fertilizer, chemical, automobile, these three sectors which we like, and infrastructure. These four sector which we like, a lot of focus would be there from the budget point of view, and one can keep this sector on their radar. And if anything comes positive, they can pick some good quality stocks or large cap stocks from this sector.
So Rajesh sir, it is very difficult for anybody to predict the market just a day before the budget. So rightly, you have mentioned about the sectors that you like. We would want our viewers to have a disclaimer in mind that trading in such kind of event full market can be risky, and people can
Yeah,
lose their principal. However,
yeah.
from a perspective of valuation, or on charts, can you mention some stocks, not the levels, but just some stocks that you like in each of them?
So many stocks are already corrected and which are available on very important support area. But again, looking at the budget volatility and the kind of behavior which we have seen in last 7, 8 budgets, it's almost, swing would be around, 4 to 5% swing is a normal, tendency of the market even on the budget day as well as on the post budget. So, what I'll suggest at the current juncture would be one should buy in the staggered manner also only. Don't buy at one go, because volatility will give you opportunity to accumulate the good stocks at the lower prices also. And this kind of volatility, one should, those who are investor, they should try to encash this volatility as well as this corrective move to accumulate good quality stock in the dips also. So yes, it's difficult to trade for the trader because volatility would be high. So just to place 1%, 2% stop loss to trade is very difficult for the, especially for this budget day, or just ahead of budget day. So I think a trader should do in very small quantity, but yes, investor should be ready with their shopping list, or you can say to buy the good quality stock in the volatile market as well as in the dips. If any dips comes, they should accumulate the good quality stock in the dip also. Stock point of view, I'll again suggest some of the stock like L&T is available at very attractive rate from automobile space. I like Mahindra as well as Maruti. These two stocks are looking very attractive from automobile pack. From infra, I have mentioned already, L&T, you can look at that. It's a large cap stock and you can have this stock also on your radar. Even on the real estate pack, I like, Godrej Property as well as on the DLF, both stock have already corrected. So these two stocks are also looking very attractive. From another sector which we are very much bullish, like FMCG. So you can look at Dabur as well as Britannia. These two stocks are also looking very attractive from the technical point of view. But again, just wait and watch. Let the volatility to pass by. Then only try to buy these stocks, because volatility you will get good rates to buy this stock. And any dip, any corrective action comes in this sector or in this stock, you should be ready to buy for investment point of view in staggered manner, not for the trading point of view. Because for trader, it's very difficult to keep 1%, 2% stop loss, because volatility would be high. So traders should do only small quantity, but investors should ready to buy these stocks in the dips in a staggered manner.
Very, very nice advice, sir. And I think everybody should follow discipline as far as trading is concerned, because of the event risk.
Yeah, because
And
this is going to define the roadmap for the long term. So it's not necessary you should bet on the, especially on the budget day, or just next day of budget, because these 2 days are going to be very critical, because on the budget day every fund manager, everybody will read out their fine print of the budget, and then they will take action on the very next day of the budget, what exactly they want to add in their portfolio, what they want to sell in the portfolio, because it will give a long term roadmap for the economy as well as for the sector also. So we should not try to do some adventure, especially on the budget day. Just listen the budget, just try to understand what exactly they are trying to do it in the budget for the economy point of view. Try to evaluate the sector, try to evaluate the stocks which are going to have benefit of the budget outcome, and then create a portfolio for long term also. For trading, these 2 days, like budget day as well as the next day of budget, should not be used as a trading day, because trading is for forever. You can play in the market any day, but especially these 2 days are going to be very volatile day. So why to do trading aggressively on these 2 days? Because it's very difficult to play and to defend your 1% 2% stop loss. Only lucky traders can can able to manage these kind of volatility in their trading activity. But for a those who are retail traders, those who are not doing any algo trades, those who are not following the technicals, those who are not observing the patterns as well as the movement on the charts, it's very difficult to take the decision, because movement are going to be very wild. And the time you try to put the stop loss in the system, the prices will keep on moving up and down very fastly. So better do it on a very small quantity. Even if you want to do trades, do it in small quantity. But yes, for investor, it's an opportunity to buy, because volatilities are always should be by the investor, because these are the opportunity for the investor to get the good quality stock at the lower prices. But yes, uh, just read out the budget document, read out the fine print, and then take the action. Then build your portfolio for long term basis, because this budget is going to be very special budget. Lot of sectors, lot of things they are going to address, because post pandemic government focus is very much to revive the economy, and they will try to address so many things in this budget. So budget is going to be very interesting, and it will definitely create a roadmap for the economy to move further in the upward trajectory. So we are very much confident, and we are very much optimistic towards the budget. Yes, any tax increase or any other this kind of announcement may hurt for some time, but again, for the long term basis, they are going to address so many things, because it's a very challenging time for each and every country, and India is already showing good recovery. Even in the economic survey also, we have seen that the data which they have presented, that is giving us sign that India is going to recover very fast compared to other economies.
11% growth expected.
Yeah,
That
they
was
are
mentioned.
expecting 11% growth. So that is a very good data point which one should keep in mind, because when they are expecting 11% growth, it means कि in next 1 year, lot of things are going to happen in India. So one should not just be worried about this 2 3 days volatility. Let the volatility to settle. Then try to ready with your shopping list, and buy good quality stock for long term investment. The sectors which are going to have good benefit after this budget, you should ready to buy these all the stock and keep in your portfolio for long term basis.
We would want to add that government has done a fantastic job till now as far as this pandemic handling is concerned, and there is no reason for people to feel pessimistic. And of course, we have Rajesh sir. Hopefully, if not after the same day on the budget, but hopefully next day, sir, if we have your analysis on a
Sure, sure.
podcast, our viewers can benefit out of it. So viewers, just to share, we'll invite Mr. Rajesh, to participate and share his view on the budget the very next day after the budget as per his convenience. And on the budget day, investmentguruindia.com will have a special live coverage of the entire session. And our other experts and panelists are going to, break it down for the viewers so that it becomes easier and becomes easy for a layman to follow the budget. So, Rajesh sir, if you have time to visit our website on the budget day.
Sure, 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 sure. I'll do it.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, for your
Thank
time.
you, Jignesh. Yeah, yeah.